5 is because you want to give us a marching order. You don't set people to awake for nothing. Armies don't just rise for nothing. When you see a garrison begin to wear their regalias, wear their attires, and carrying on their weapons of war, know that there is a clarion call. They are about to be sent for an assignment. There is something that God is about to do upon the face of the earth, and specifically upon the territory of Nasarawa state, particular about Lafia. And I want you to understand that Lafia as a man-child is upon the prime definition of its calling. There is an ordination upon the territory, there is an ordination upon an individual. In the day where the ordination of the territory beckons upon the individual, it gives responsibility to the individual. So the Bible says, if my people who are called by my name shall humble themselves and turn from their wicked ways and seek my face, then I will hear from heaven and I will come, I will heal their land. In that day, it was a responsibility of the territory, not the land, because not the people. They don't care whether the people are sick, but the land is sick. And in the days when the land is sick, it beckons upon the people that can awake. There are moments and times when the prophet prophesies to the land. It doesn't prophesy to the people. Hear ye, O land of Israel. There are days where the destiny of a nation is held siege, and few men must be able to liberate it from a sound proceeding from their womb. And we are coming as that army that must fulfill the prophecy hidden about Lafia. We cannot be in this territory and men are dead. There is a need for a reawakening. The Bible said the first Adam was a living soul. The second Adam became a life-giving spirit. There is a life upon our spirit that cannot be shut down. No matter how you try, we will live expressing this life till we die. It doesn't matter whether we are only 10. It's not about the numbering, it's about those that are willing to stand. In the days when God needs army, he can give strength of 1,000 men to one man. In the days of war, sometimes you only have David, sometimes you only have Shammah, sometimes you only have Haggag. There are times when you only have Dodo. There are times when you only have Samson. Every other person may run away, one can stand, and only that one can challenge 1,000 men. What is wrong in our territory? How can 1,000 men fall off and only few survive? There are days when God needed a quorum of a numbering to achieve a matter, but there are days where God needs only one man. So you must be able to understand, particular in keeping to a territorial operation, that there are a season where God needs a quorum of a number, but there are times when God needs one man. So God can awake one man to be able to awaken others. God can revive one man to be able to revive others. But the question I will always ask, are you the one who is to come, or should we expect another? Are we wasting our time with you here, or are you part of the army? What do you see? What can you see? What is the perception in your spirit? Have you caught a burden yet, or you are still doing religion as usual? Because a sound is proceeding, it will not remain for so long. A time will come, you will beg for it, you will not find. And those that have advanced have gone. Because yet again there is a battle going on, and many must have to fall. Because the battle of a warrior is with a confusing noise. Only those that can discern the sound in the noise can be able to perceive the ordinations. Because when God begins to speak, others will hear a voice, others will hear a sound, others will see thundering, others will see cloud, others will be confused. But we have come to sound a cry for a revival, and we are demanded to awake, so that we can be able to be given a marching order. I want to let you understand that God is particular about our territory, because there is so much decadence in our territory, so much carnality, so much death and decay. Few men must be willing to pay the price. In every territory, in every generation, there are people that bound themselves with a covenant that they will neither eat nor drink until God is revealed. I want you to become part of that army, not for your gain, but because of the glory of God, and because there is a kingdom that needs to be revealed. There is no better employer than God himself. And when God employs a man, he has a betterment for the man. And I want to let you know that you are not wasting your time. Neither are you ignorant of what is going on. If you think you are ignorant, it's because you choose to be ignorant. Because many men have been sounding the cloud call. And if many people have been speaking about the revival, speaking about the need for us to reawaken, it means there is something that God wants to do. And let me bring you an understanding to what the Lord wants to do, particularly upon this territory. Far beyond Asian powers, there was an exchange of ordination. The middle belt was actually supposed to be more like the firstborn in Nigeria. The middle belt was actually supposed to be the nexus, the connecting point for every tribe, nations, and family. The middle belt was designed to be a region where it's not defined by any culture. The middle belt was supposed to be a safe haven for every tradition. So the middle belt was actually supposed to be a place where everybody can come and find rest. But the time came where the sons of the bondwoman infiltrated into those territories and they colonized it. So Suman Danfodio was wise, and it began to advance towards the territory of the middle belt and begin to establish his own territory, operations, and his captains in those regions. So almost every region within the middle belt is still controlled by Fulanis. Where is their origin? They were not designed to be in this territory, but in kingship operation, in monarchy, where they can continue to rule till they die, is given to a spirit of a bondwoman. How comes they took upon themselves that heritage? A time came when our forefathers sold their birthright, and because they sold their birthright, all of us became victims and captives the same. But a generation has awakened to understand that they need to be able to rebel against the written code, so that they can be able to find again, pinpoint where they are in the operations of God. I want to let you understand there is a reason where the North has the pure apostolic and prophetic breed. If you are looking for the genuity or the sincerity of the operation of God that is not diluted, look upon the North. There is a reason why the North is being persecuted. It's because God has begun in the North and is going to end in the North. I want to let you know that messengers are going to be sent from the North all across the shores of the earth. When we speak about West Africa, the hope of West Africa actually lies in Nigeria. But in Nigeria, it lies upon the pillars of apostolic and prophetic voices. The Omega generation is an apostolic and a prophetic generation that find expression in a sound. So it is being sandwiched with psalmists, and most of these priests of the altars come with new sounds, and in their operation through new sounds, they revive men back again to God. There is a sound that will proceed to advance us into the last days, and we are in the last days. But in the last day, we must be able to understand the marching order of the Lord. What is the Lord doing right now? Now is not the time where every tribe advance. Now is the time for only Issachar, those that have understanding of times and seasons. And many of you, the Lord will have you gravitate towards diverse region. You may be from the tribe of Dan of war, you may be from the tribe of Zebulun, you may be from any other tribe, but God will position with you certain Issachar's men, and these Issachar guys will begin to define to you your operation. So there are certain people that you must connect with in this season for you to be able to be revived. Why? You have had a lot of things, yet again you have remained decayed. What you are lacking is spirit and life, and this can only come by the utterances of the Issachar.